surprised, shocked, stunned if Hoyer's not the guy in week 1?
I don't think I'd be surprised, shocked about anything. I think the thing that we're focused on now is driving competition. And so Brian will have to play, Johnny will have to play, Tyler will have to play, and Connor will have to play. So our goal is to try to promote the best environment for those guys to compete and demonstrate what their skill level is.
What have you seen from Manziel in the first 2 practices?
Seen a young man that came back that was appears to be prepared for competition. And I think that's what we want, guys that took the time to come back and demonstrate that they're ready to compete to be starters in this league. I think everybody here wants to play. Anytime you're on a football team, you want to play. You want to play as much as you can. So we'll see that while he's in the building, he's putting forth the work to try to be the starter.
You knew his reputation when you drafted him, the off-the-field stuff. Was it more than you expected this year? And then what was your talk like? You said you guys met when he got back.
We met, and I will tell you that just so I kind of make this simple, I'm big on keeping those conversations private, but what I will tell you is, yes, I did know his off-the-field prowess, if you will, that everybody's kind of alluding to. And I think like Johnny said, like Jimmy Haslam said, like Pettis said, he made his mistakes, and that's that. I think our focus now is what happens on the field. He's focused, he's committed on football, he's doing his thing here in the building, and we're excited about kind of where he's at the moment.
Before the draft, though, Ray, did he convince you that he was putting those days behind him?
Again, I would tell you that before the draft, there were numerous conversations with people in the building, people outside the building, people including Johnny himself, but all those conversations culminated in us. We obviously had a comfort level when we drafted him. If we thought that was an excessive nature of what it was going to be, then we would have never picked him.
Ray, you got to the draft, you took a lot of heat for not drafting a receiver. Obviously, it's only 2 days. So what do you see in your receiving core now?
I like our receiving core. Like I said, you want to drive the competition. We want guys in here that we think can play and be competitive and contribute to be starters. At the end of the day, there's some names that everybody here recognizes, whether it's Miles Austin, whether it's Nate Burlington. There's a name that you'll recognize. There's some other guys that you won't recognize. And for me, it comes down to when you look at what guys do, it's when they get an opportunity to play, will they play well? Nobody knew Miles Austin until Miles Austin got his opportunity. So that's what we're looking for, guys that compete and then push Miles Austin to make our football team better.
Ray, what are your... to have clarity on Josh Gordon's situation after he visits the league next week?
When the league tells us what the clarity is, then that's when we'll move forward.
Ray, could you expand on what you might have seen in Charles Johnson last year? You were part of that decision, and what do you see of him now that he's finally on the field?
The easy things are all the recognizables right away. That he's 6'2.5", 215 pounds. He ran a 4.38 40, and those are the easy pieces, you know. But then when you watch